All right, guys, back with another episode here. So it looks like we got some interesting information here from Rebel News saying that the Liberals looking to delay election as long as possible. Now, I've heard some rumors about this. I don't think it'll necessarily happen, but they are going to try. So let's have a look at this, then we'll talk about it after like usual.
Let's get to Mark Holland, and then we'll do the Christy Clark nonsense.
Oh, no.
Mark Holland, who makes watching boring committee meetings exciting because he gets so heated and indignant that his stupid little bow tie is going to pop right off his neck, and his head's going to fly off like a dandelion. Anyways, he said there's no need for an election until October. So like I said last week, these Liberals are going to rag the puck as long as they can. And they are going to have the full cooperation with the NDP. They're rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. I think it's going to be a Mark Carney coronation. And Christy Clark is helping that along. But I think that's what's going to happen. These guys are going to dodge a confidence vote. The NDP are not going to help bring down the government. And it's going to be October. I'm sure of it. Anyways, let's listen.
You know, we elect Parliament for 4 years. Everybody's, let's have an election. Let's have an election. Why? Like every 4 years, you get an election.
What do you mean, why?
Democracy's not going anywhere, folks. Like there's going to be an election. But we got stuff we got to get done. And I certainly, if I was a constituent and somebody who cared about healthcare, I'd be talking to my MPs and say, like, really, you're going to cause an election in May or June instead of October because what? You think it's better? You might win more seats? Right? That's your calculus, that it's better for your party to have an election now? Like, we have a set election day. Shouldn't we use the set election day?
Well, hold on a second there, Mr. Holland. First of all, Canadians want an election because Canadians are tired of you and your garbage party destroying the country. Second of all, if you think that we should hold to the proper election dates, where's your criticism for Justin Trudeau in 2021 when he called a snap election? Shouldn't we have stuck to the regular date, which would have been in 2023? Like, what a bunch of dummies these people are.
Shouldn't we use the time we're given as parliamentarians to get things done? And I can tell you, if I'm given to October, I'll get all the pharmacare deals done. I believe that. Now, Jeremy's sitting next to me. He can disagree, and that'd be totally fair, right? Because I got work to do, and I don't want to put him in an awkward position. But I really believe in this. I don't believe in it because I'm a Liberal. I believe in it because I'm a Canadian, because I think it's the right damn thing to do. And so I think having that time is important. And I'm hopeful that it's there, but I'll make use of any time I'm given.
Sheila, correct me if I'm wrong. Mr. I'm all for set election dates. Why did we go to the polls in 2021 again?
No, wait, it's even better. Mr. I'm in favor of fixed election dates. We go to election every 4 years, okay? Why would you go to an election when it's good for your party to win more seats? That's exactly what he did in 2021. But this is the government that just moved the fixed election date by 1 week to make sure these jerks get their pensions.
That's right.
So, like, when they were moving the fixed election date and claiming that it was Diwali for the reason that they had to move it, then it was fine to move fixed election dates, but not now. But also, he's signaling to the NDP, don't bring us down or you won't get your pharmacare deal, because that is the only thing the NDP have been asking for, is this stupid national pharmacare deal. Yeah. And he's saying, don't bring us down or you're not going to get your pharmacare deal. It's going to die when you bring down the government because the Conservatives are not going to do this. So that was not a message for you and me and the rest of the Canadian voters. That was a message for Jagmeet Singh saying, fall in line, you'll get your pharmacare deal.
But I thought everything was on the table.
No, nothing.
We're funded by people just like...
Yeah, so, and, that's the thing, right? I mean, they're saying that the message is to Jagmeet Singh, not the Canadian people. Well, here's the thing, though. If they appoint, let's say Mark Carney wins the Liberal leadership in March. If they continue to wait till October and threaten the NDP to hold off on a vote of non-confidence, that means Mark Carney would then be officially the Prime Minister temporarily until the election, which, in my opinion, hurts the Liberals even further because the longer Carney is exposed, right, if he's the Prime Minister for even just a few months, even disgruntled liberals who left Trudeau come back to Carney are going to realize, oh, wait a minute, this guy's the exact same. Exact same policies. Pierre Poilievre and the Conservatives, and maybe even the Bloc or like other parties are going to get upset with them too, and they're going to expose the fact that, hey, Carney's not an outsider like they keep saying he is. He's been a Trudeau advisor for like 5 years. Right? I mean, like, this guy's not an outsider at all. He's exactly the same. He's just a bit smarter and more tricky. He's a much better wordsmith than Justin Trudeau is. Which doesn't mean he's better. It just means that he's more likely to trick people into voting for him, although it's not going to work. Maybe he'll actually hit 20% in the actual election results, where Trudeau would probably get around 15 or 16, but I mean, that's not going to stop a massive majority win for the Conservatives. It will be worse for the Liberals if they don't call a snap election right after the Liberal leadership race. If they do that, some disgruntled Liberals who didn't like Trudeau will come back because they think Carney's this new, fresh face. They're wrong, but they will think that. Again, it'll only help them by a few points, which won't really make a difference. It just means they won't lose as badly as they should. But either way, they're going to lose very badly. Of course, we'll want them to have 0 seats. That would be great, but it's not going to happen. They'll win a few seats in Toronto, Montreal, maybe around Ottawa, and maybe one in like Winnipeg, but that's pretty much about it. A couple in Atlantic Canada, but it is, I mean, when Justin Trudeau first came into office, he said, sunny days, sunny ways. Well, it's getting real cloudy for the Liberal Party. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that if Mark Carney wins the Liberal leadership race, he'll call a snap election? Or will he try to wait till October or possibly even beyond? Please don't be shy. I really enjoy engaging with you guys. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new video.